a party over here. Shaking for the man of the year. Man of the year, man of the bounce. Where I see.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good, young, we all grow old. In a world where you never fit you, and if he cries wolf, you can never believe him. So they say, be a good boy, Johnny. Don't you ever play with? So they say, you gotta crawl before you fucking walk before you. So they say.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up with our analysts, Brent Barry and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pons make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Moody, and it's Green in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Suns, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Dunn in at the three. Well, Brent, tonight we got a great front court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist, and the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who? Well, that was just a quick glance from KD. He looks at the defense and makes the play.
On the wing, Curry. Booker defending. Here's Butler, and it's rejected. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Counted from distance.
Three-point field goal.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Durant. Booker surveying the D. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
He's shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Booker with the jam.
Yeah, watching these guys take off, it's awesome, and Booker putting on a show.
And here's Curry for three. Another three for Golden State.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Booker on the take. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And how about Booker just zipping around the defense and still able to make that J?
Curry against Booker. And it's Butler with the jam.
And that's Jimmy Butler with a great finish there. Good hands to catch the pass and throw it through.
Curry against Booker. Durant, the pass to Dunn. Back to Durant. Clock at 4. Three-pointer. The Warriors pull it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The shot by Podziemski, no good. The Suns have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Booker. The rebound by Moody. Golden State has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And it's Stephen Curry with the 3. Curry's got 9.
Now Curry doing it again. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer, and we spoke about how he plans to deal with the three-point king, Stephen Curry. He said the biggest challenge, honestly, it's not the shooting, it's the playmaking. Steph is an incredible passer, so you can't double-team him. He'll find the open man. As always, it's not easy facing Steph. Ryan?
Thanks for that, Allie. So it's the Warriors now, after the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Here's Butler, and he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. The Suns have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Outside Booker. And the foul called on Brandon Podziemski. That'll be a second foul of the game. O'Neal, he's checked in for Dunn. Hield's checked in for the Warriors. Outside Booker. Clock at 6. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Most fans think of Devin Booker, they think of the range, but man, he's attacking right now to get to the line.
Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Durant. Poked loose.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Curry. Outside Moody. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. For 3, Booker. Offensive board. A minute 37 left in the first quarter. Outside Durant. Gets stolen by Hield. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Booker. Richards with it. Green covering. A nice shot by Richards. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Now here's Booker. He's got 7. And it's Booker again missing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And again, it's the Warriors missing.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul. Jones, he's checked in for Phoenix. The Warriors also with a sub. Payton's checked in for Stephen Curry. Here's Booker. A good-looking shot from the wing. Booker's got 9.
So good at finishing around the gaps in the defense, and when Booker gets into space, he's going to let it fly.
Here's Hield. And miss after miss right now. Pass to Booker. Lets the 3 fly. And that's not going to go. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for Phoenix, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
On the floor for the Warriors, Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Kuminga is out there with Trace Jackson-Davis, and it's Payton in at the small forward position. The Suns leading And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
And Bradley Beal continues to produce for this team.
The Suns making a switch here. Dunn's checked in, and this is his first trip to the line tonight. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hield. That's tipped. Pass to Kuminga. On the wing, Curry. 11 points in the game. Sinks the tray.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy. Just great hustle play right there.
Out to Beal. Elbow shot on the way. Dunn outside. Jones, the pass to Dunn. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul of the game.
With the shot clock about to expire, the last thing you want to do is foul. That's giving them a gift.
Phoenix making a switch here. Booker's checked in. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Hield. And the foul called on Brandon Podziemski. That's his third foul so far.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Hield's checked in for Podziemski. It's Booker on the wing. He's covered by Curry. Plumlee passes to Booker. Oh, sweet move. Rebounded by Hield. Golden State has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you.
And Hield is a player who you love to see take trips to the free throw line as consistent as he is there.
Ooh, against inside resistance. Booker's still good.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here's Hield. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Yeah, for guards who are young players in the NBA, finishing around the rim is always a focus at this level. Nice job by Hield there.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for O'Neal. Jimmy Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Payton.
And now they've got to... careful at the defensive end. They're over the limit much earlier than they should be.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. He misses the free throw.
You know, it's always interesting. Free throw shooting consistency at a high level. That's an attribute that Devin Booker shows off every season.
Payton's checked in for the Warriors.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
The Warriors have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Butler passes to Payton. And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Jones, he's checked in for the Suns. Podziemski's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Hield. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Here's Curry. And stolen by Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Ooh, poked away.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left to play in the first half of basketball. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. The three ball. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Jones, the pass to Plumlee. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. And the Suns lead by 2.
That's where Plumlee operates best. The closer to the basket, the better chance he has of converting.
On the wing, Curry, defended by Jones. Pass to Podziemski. 6 on the shot clock. Butler, a screen on Booker. Podziemski. And the layup is good off the glass.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Jones against Curry. Outside Durant. Shakes him. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him. I do so enjoy watching a bounce pass executed that perfectly.
And Durant with the big finish.
He had a huge height advantage there and did not mess around.
The shot by Butler, no good. The Suns have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second.
The slam from KD, just getting to the rim for an easy one.
Curry with it, now guarded by Booker. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The three is up. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Here's Durant. Another shot. Unable to get that one. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Phoenix out in front, up by 4. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Brad, you limited their effectiveness.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant, and it's done in a small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Booker. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
And Booker just keeps taking him. He's a scoring machine.
On the wing, Curry. Booker defending. Here's Butler. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Butler's got 6.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Booker. Durant, the pass to Booker. Shoots over Curry. Booker can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 4. Here's Butler. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in a standoff with the Heat. As they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired, he knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
Yeah, we'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Booker against Curry. Back to Butler. Emphatic finish from Butler.
I don't know what you do there on the pick and roll. You're so worried about Steph. He ends up moving the ball to get points.
Booker, pass to Durant. Outside for Booker. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. The Warriors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Green, a screen. And he's going for the oop here. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Here's Booker, out left to the wing. Durant, pass to Booker. Back to Durant. From deep. The offensive rebound. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Curry. In transition, here come the Warriors. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line in this one. Brett, you think about Jimmy Butler. Great in the regular season. Even better in the playoffs.
Yeah, extremely tough. I mean, he has grit and resilience, but tough-minded in the toughest moments. And that's where his teammates rely on him. Jimmy Butler shows up big come playoff time.
With the teardrop, Butler goes for it inside.
So many intriguing parts to Jimmy Butler's game, including that delicate floater.
Beal finds Durant. Here's Dunn. Outside Booker. Outside Durant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I think he just has a great feel for what the defender is thinking. Durant using the up fake there to draw the foul.
Phoenix making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. Payton's checked in.
A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Booker with it, now guarded by Curry. Richards inside, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Outside Payton. Here's Podziemski. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And Butler giving you the full buffet of the things he can do.
Screen by O'Neal. Here's Booker. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Sinks it from distance.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that 3 off. Beautiful shot.
They're running. He launches a 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Suns trail by 6. Pass to Beal from downtown. Doesn't go for him.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Curry from deep three-point land. That won't go either for Curry.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Durant And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
Just not sure there's a good way to guard Kevin Durant. He's too tall, he's too skilled, and he's too quick with that release.
Plumlee's checked in for the Suns. Jones comes in for Booker. Here's Hield. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Easy money for KD inside.
I'm scratching my head. Is there a 4-level scorer? KD could be that.
And the basket by Hield.
A terrific movement off of the dead ball situation and a great play to get the bucket.
Jones feels it out. Pass to Plumlee. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Warriors ball. Number 0, Ryan Dillon.
Outside Payton. 1 second left. And we've reached the end of the third. Warriors ahead, up by 4. All right, we're going to step. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Golden State to start the 4th. They've got Jonathan Kuminga. He's out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Hield in at the shooting guard position. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Suns trailing. Outside Booker. To tie it up. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
And it's stolen by Plumlee. Booker with it. Kuminga defends to take the lead. They get the rebound. Outside for Booker. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kuminga.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Oh, how about Moody with the open court finish? And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position. They've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Stolen by Booker. It's stolen by Hield. Pass to Spencer. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. And here's Kuminga for 3. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's O'Neal. No good there. Good D by Payton. The Warriors leading. Inside. It's stolen by Dunn. O'Neal inside. Kuminga's on him. Here's Booker. And the layup falls. Booker's got 6 here in the quarter.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
I'll take a look at it. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Excellent D there from O'Neal.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Jones. It's Booker on the wing, guarded by Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock to take the lead, and laid in by Booker. Booker's got 21.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Here's Post. He's checked by Plumlee. Here's Spencer. Pass to Payton. Here's the three. Doesn't go that time. The Suns have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Booker against Hield. Booker missing again. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Payton finds Hield. Back to Payton. Hield with the ball. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, the energy Hield is playing with right now. What a huge possession. Ready to rip it.
It's Booker on the wing. Guarded by Hield from 13. Here's Plumlee. Banked it in off the glass.
And you could feel it from the second the ball landed in Plumlee's hands that he had his eyes on the rim. Huge basket there.
Pass to Post. Over Plumlee. Post shot no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Jones for 3. Here's Plumlee. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. A different look for Phoenix. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for O'Neal, and it's Bradley Beal in for Jones.
And there's the cherry on top. Excellent trip up the floor to build out this lead. At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Warriors trail by 5. And it's stolen by Plumlee. A minute 15 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Booker. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Curry. Pass to Butler. Outside Podziemski. Shot clock at 6. Beal against Curry. Shoots over Beal. Curry's shot is off. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Durant for 3. The shot no good.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. 17 seconds left to play in the fourth. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Cash! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
You know he's going to have the ball, and then you feel he's going to come through. He did it there.
Three-pointer, Beal, and they recover it. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. What's the best strategy for him?
Well, they have to go for the foul here, and the faster the better. You can't let the clock run out.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Here's Podziemski. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what. These are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never